Well, it probably wasn't easy getting that dressed up, but now the real work begins as they get set to defend their home territory. Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Well, after the super teams, some current top teams have been constructed more traditionally. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, great teams are built different ways, but when you can watch these players grow up and develop together, it's a wonderful thing to see. Brian?
A little more meaningful building from the ground up, Allie. Thank you. On Friday, then on Saturday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Detroit. Well, Clark, I think I speak for all of the NBA family in saying that we are eager to get this season underway.
Always, B.A. You know, we love the fact that each new season brings a clean slate for everybody. Players, coaches, announcers, fans. It doesn't matter what you did last season. Everybody starts at ground zero this season.
Right wing.
Get outside. He's open. Stay on him.
Out to the wing. Here's Smits. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Rice. About a minute into this first quarter. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Diaz, that's good. 5 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
With the drive.
What a throwdown.
Nice. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
From deep. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Smits. From beyond the arc and then some.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Pass to Diaz. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
From Rice.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Duckworth.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Basket's good.
Franklin.
This squad can't do anything wrong.
Magic.
They haven't missed one yet.
Orlando calls timeout.
And that was your Detroit answer.
And they were top 15 in the NBA in second chance scoring. It wasn't a weak point for them, but it also wasn't one of their strengths either.
And their top 10 ranking in points off turnovers jumps out at me. You love to see a team that's so quick to the strike after a great defensive play. They fed off their defense. Here's Orlando. It's a 5-point game.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Pass to Duckworth. Here's Sims from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green.
Oh, power it home!
Oh, wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Launches it, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Jacob Sims.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Warren. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jacob Sims. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Sims, to the inside. A minute 53 left to play in the first. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage, he's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Duckworth. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
.119 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Warren. And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Launches a 3. Drills it from deep.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
Hey, yo, go! Shoot it!
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Duckworth. Shots blocked. 27 seconds left in the first. From the top of the key. Connects from downtown.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
Pass to Duckworth. Here's Sims. Takes the 3. He got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Oakley. It could go. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed,
the previous play is under review.
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he beat the clock or not. Looks like he might have been a little late.
And you know, as a player, you're aware of that clock ticking down on you, but within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders if you waited just.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. They're up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting three-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And for the Magic, and he makes it.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
You know, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Pass to Smith. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Detroit calls timeout.
And when you take a look at them defensively, they finished in the top half in the league in opponent field goal percentage. They really made an effort to try to make things difficult for their opponents at all times.
Here's Baylor from deep three-point range. Not going to go that time.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Driving inside, blocked! Here's Diaz. 7 points in the game. From deep. Pass to Rice. And it's rejected. Here's Duckworth. And there's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here comes the break. Here's Diaz. Sends it home from three-point land.
For 3.
10 points for him.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Driving inside, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Wallace. The 3. Counted from distance.
Taylor Wallace.
And the Pistons lead by 4.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Diaz. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. Now Orlando takes it the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Rice.
2 minutes.
Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Baylor. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Here's the break. Jumps up. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
A minute 20 left in the first half. That one drops for him.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Wallace, to the paint. Here's Duckworth, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The rebound by Baylor.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Diaz, that's good.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
From downtown, knocks it down from distance. He's got 9. 9 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Rice. It's tipped. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach Dwayne Casey's here with us now, and Coach, the offense coming in fast and furious in the first half. What's your takeaway?
Well, one thing about it, we got to get defense in the game. So I don't know which team plays defense first is going to win the game. right now we're not playing tough enough on the defensive end, and we're definitely not playing tough enough on the offensive end. This is going to be a physical game, and we got to get physicality into the game on both ends of the floor.
Coach has high expectations for his team in the second half.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Might need to get their umbrellas out for the third quarter. It's been raining threes on them.
Yeah, and if they don't start closing out, it's going to be a monsoon. We're talking flood warnings.
And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule.
They've got a rough stretch of road games on the horizon, but that could be an opportunity for them to bond and grow closer as a team.
Well, hopefully they will see it exactly the same way, Shaq. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And the Magic shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. And he jams it home with authority.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And for the Magic, he got a piece of it. They retain possession. Here's Smits. He drops it from range. 11 points in the game. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Shoots it from the corner, and he nails the jumper.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And Detroit is shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. He takes it in. Yep, count it.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Rice. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
3 points.
And the Magic lead by 2.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
From deep. And they recover it. Second chance shot. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. Count it.
Trent Franklin.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. From deep 3-point range, Rice's shot is off.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Puts it up from 12. Yep, that one's good.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Rice. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Into the lane. Here's Smits. The three is up. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
For Orlando, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, swiped away. And they're running. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 16 points for him. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Hits a three-pointer. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Ball coming, ball coming.
To the left wing.
Hey, right here.
Pass to Smits. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Rice.
No.
And it's blocked. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
But you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Detroit calls timeout.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Detroit Dancers. Detroit Dancers.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Pass to Smits. Wallace's shot is good. He's got 5.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
So it's the home team now, leading by 5. Here's Smits. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 19.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punt.
Here's Smits. 19 points in the game. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for your Pistons, Smits. At the line for one.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
You got it out. You got it out. Make sure the pitch down there. I got shoot it.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here. That's how you do it, big fella, with power. Yes.
I see him. I see him.
Here's Smits. Give him 20. And the three-pointer goes.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Yes, it's good.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back.
Fan your youth squad.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Come on, fans, it's the
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Pass to Smits. To the left side wing. Blocked! And for Orlando. And rejected. They get it back. Here's Hawes. Drives. Oh, my! Big time right there.
Assisted by LaFonso.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
There's the block. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Wallace. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, yeah. Let's show them what we got. Yes, sir.
And Orlando shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Here's Coleman. And down it goes. 2 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Going inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Dwayne Casey address the team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Thank you for that, Allie. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Smits. Pass to Duckworth. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Smits. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. They recover it. Here's Coleman. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
In transition. It's stolen away. In transition, here they come.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
The Magic have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Rice. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Detroit calls timeout.
All right, fans, let's hear it for Detroit.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Smits. With the drive. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Duckworth. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Rice. It's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. Clock at 6. Inside. Here we go, one-on-one. And counted from 12 feet. And now it's a 7-point Detroit lead.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
From deep, they grab their own miss. Pass to Rice. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The reverse slam? That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Duckworth. Here's Smits. No good on the 3. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Yes!
Oh, no.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the 3. Could be what saves the day for them.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, one way or the other, some fantastic drama unfolding here.
And there's the lob. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident. In the biggest moment of the game, yes.
Detroit calls timeout. The score's tied at 95. There's 18 seconds left in the game.
Let's get out, fans! Stand up and make some noise!
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires for 3. And buries it from deep.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Orlando calls timeout. They trail by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Rice from behind the arc. Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Here's Duckworth. Oh, gets the game winner to fall.
Wins the game with nothing but zeros on the clock. Unbelievable.
He knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertips.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now let's check our New Balance Player of the Game.